This is the live that never went live. Yesterday, I got to do the coolest thing with you all that are doing my test knit, and it kind of failed twice and then worked out better than I could have imagined. It ended up that we had to do it on WhatsApp, but for all that missed it, I wanted to record something so that you had your little launch party whenever you decide to cast on. So the main thing that I wanted to know, and I'll get you to put it in the comments, is what are you kind of apprehensive or scared about or think that you're not able to do in this knit? I've got an email already out to you with the sock pattern on it, and it has a really special part. It has that extra support page. This has all of the resources I use when I get stuck on a knitting pattern, and we can add to it. So the more that you comment on the things that are stopping you, or you're not sure about, or you think you might be doing right but you want reassurance, this is that kind of test knit. For anyone watching this that's not on the test knit, it's the Drippy Sock test knit, and I have a beautiful collection of knitters who have knit socks or haven't knit socks. Everyone was welcome. But back to the cast on party part. What I said to everyone at the cast on party that we had to do on WhatsApp was, the best part about starting this sock is it's not a normal rib. So you're going to be doing 5 knits and 1 purl. It's this really rhythmic, easy way to start a sock. And then you can choose to knit plain, do the heel, which I'll tell you a bit more about in a second, and then do your drip color work. Again, if that's confusing, pop in the comments. I really will hold your hand. You just tell me what you need. And the type of heel you're really going to love, it's called a strong heel. And it is beautiful because it is increasing. So you look kind of like a upside down funnel, and then you decrease along the bottom. And that's what makes the shape of the heel. It's really beautiful. So the next thing that we talked about on the cast on party was that, everyone's going to go at different paces. So if you're someone who hasn't finished a sock, doing little bits is really useful so that it kind of shows you the progress. If you're someone who's an experienced knitter, this is a really fun one because the needles that I use in the pattern are 2.5 millimeter needles. And I'm not a tight knitter. So if you are a tight knitter, do a little swatch and see if you need 2.75, because the gauge of this is really comfortable because the stitches can lay more into each other while still securely being on your foot. And what was the other thing we talked about? Yeah, the strong heel, the easy rib, which is a 5 knits 1 purl, and you can play around with color work. So if this is your first sock, you may feel like doing plain knitting. The ribbing, plain knitting, the strong heel, and get those new things out of the way, and then knit a bit of the foot, and then do the color work. It also works if you have small amounts of yarn, because you can just do the cuff or just the toe with the color work. The picture is in the pattern, so I'm just so excited. I had honestly the best time in this cast on party. It's going to be really hard not to do a cast on party for my next test knit. Thank you to all my testers. I will be on Instagram daily, and we have a special group message, so you can reach out, let me know what's going on for you. And yeah, let me hold your hand. So ask those questions, anything is a go in this test knit. It's going for 4 weeks. That gives us plenty of time to make mistakes, re-knit, whatever you want to do, and give me this beautiful feedback on the drip socks. That's it. That's the end of the launch party. You can cast on your sock now, and the stitch number is in the pattern that I've sent you. Bye.